Hi, it's Vanessa Love. Alright, so I wanted to talk a little bit today about what I thought art therapy would be before I got into the field. So what I thought art therapy was going to be was I hoped to have worked out of actually I had planned on buying a house and like creating a little space to do art therapy, like not necessarily a shed, but like an annex to the house, and like have animals and do artwork and have my own space. And isn't that so cool? And just kind of like help people. And you know, I didn't know exactly what to expect in an art therapy session, but I knew that it would be something amazing. And then I got into the field, and it just seems like there's so many restrictions, and I'm not as much of a free spirit as I thought that I would be. And it's not even that I'm not a free spirit. Like, I am allowed to do a lot of things within my practice. You know, as long as the artwork is mostly safe, or we go over, you know, the safety instructions, like there's not too many restrictions that I actually have on making art with clients, you know, all of these things that are really like, that are really a part of what I do. And I love meeting with people and getting to know their story and getting to know who they are, and then helping them with certain things. And I love it. I think it's wonderful. The part that I really don't like about art therapy is that there's so many other things to consider, and it's especially in private practice, it's almost mind-boggling. Like there's just a lot of no, you can't do that, no, you can't do that, no, you can't do that. And that's very frustrating. Oh, I realize I only have 5 minutes on here. Okay. It's very frustrating. The thing is, though, that it doesn't have to be. It's just other art therapists who are, they're not very encouraging. Like, if they were more encouraging, like, hey, have you considered this? Instead of the way that they kind of go about and attack other people and, you know, kind of say, no, that's not the way to do that at all. You know, almost like, I can't believe that you would think that that's okay. Like, it's upsetting. There's also billing, and that's kind of not as free-floating and spirit, like not a free form there. And then the very strict laws about how to keep medical records and how long to keep medical records. And I don't remember if in ethics class that we really talked about ownership of a piece of work and what that means, because it's actually a complex issue where there's pretty much an I don't know. And it's like, well, the client used your, you know, your things. Does that mean that it's yours? Does that mean that it's theirs? Does that mean that I think the best answer was, does that mean that it belongs to the art therapy session? Listen, it belongs to one of us. I don't think the entity that is the art therapy session is necessarily the owner of that artwork. But you know, those are things that you talk about, and it gets overwhelming and frustrating and it bogs people down. It really does. And it's not as fun. It really isn't. But I mean, that's outside of really essentially the art therapy experience and the art therapy field, you know, like the art therapy sessions, you know. All right, I am almost out of time here, so I'm going to cut this very short. I will talk to y'all soon. All right, bye.